Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Excitech BIM 360 surgery. This morning it is number 57, and today we're going to take a look at a little feature that came in a couple of weeks ago on multiple daily logs. So a little sneaky feature that sneaked in, and prior to this, you only had the ability to add a single daily log on a single day, and then for those of you not aware, that once the daily log is published, it cannot be edited. So I'm going to take a look at sort of what that change is and how it can sort of help you moving forward. So daily logs are part of the field management module. So I'm going to select my usual BIM 360 surgery and click into field management. So in here you have three tabs: checklist, issues, and daily logs. So if we jump into daily logs, you will see that it gives you a calendar on the top left, and you can pick your date of the different calendar days, and then it will show you an associated daily log. Now on this, I don't think I've got a huge amount of daily logs, but we will add some in, and then we can look at how they work. So typically this would be for your on-site teams, but I'm sort of using it in my project for an ongoing work in progress architectural multidiscipline project. So I'm on Friday the 13th, which is unlucky for some. Let's click in to a new daily log. And first of all, you can edit the date or the name. So in here, I'm just going to sort of create this as part of my architectural. So I'm just going to say this is the sort of daily log for the work that I've been doing as part of the architectural team. So I just name it. You will see that it goes into in progress. It says today's date, which you can change if you want, but I'm going to fill it in for today. You can retrospectively go back and put them in for days that you've done or not filled it in for. There's a weather feature, so I'm going to click get weather, and that will just take your project location and then just update the weather. So this is set for the location of the Excitech office. You can add any notes about the weather if you wish, but what we really want to look at is the labor item. So you basically add a new item, and then it lists your companies that you can assign it to. So I'm just going to go, this is the Excitech architecture company, and I'm going to say there was an architect and an architectural technician, and they worked in total 16 hours. What you can then do is add any notes. So we could say that we updated the ground floor room layout, or you can add any notes that you wish to have. You have a delete button, so you can delete the labor item if you wish, and then you can add in subsequent labor items for different companies that are part of this team. But because I've done this as the architectural team, I'm just going to leave it as a single company. You can add any notes of what happened and add any photos that will browse to your system, where you can add any photos. Now notice that the photos are not adding from BIM 360, they're adding from your local machine. So you can do this on mobile as well. So once you have that, we just need to then fill that out, and we can select a company. Let's actually put in those a professional services element here. One person worked for 2 hours on that. And then we can click publish. So once that's published, you will see that that will publish this daily log for today, and then it goes here. So the new feature is that this button will then appear, is that we can now create another separate daily log. So I can click it again, and this time I'm just going to go systems team. Again, I'm just going to get the weather and add a company, and then I'm going to choose the systems, and there was 2 of them guys, and they worked a total of 12 hours, and then I can click publish, and then you'll see that we have 2 daily logs, and I may as well do another. So again, I'm going to go construction team. I'm just going to click get weather, add the construction team in. So they were here, and let's say we had 3 workers, and that was 24 hours. And then under this, we also said that the civils team were on site as well, and there was 6 of them, and they worked 36 hours in total. And also, let's say we had the Excitech management team were also on site, and they were there for 5 hours. And then we click in and we go, the sales team visited, and they were there for 1 hour. And then I can click publish. So we publish that out, and there we're starting to build up a range of things that were on the site that day. So you can then go back, as I said, retrospectively, add in a labor item for that team. Get the weather, and then we will just quickly add in the architects and say 2 of them and 16 hours. And again, we'll publish that out. So then when we go back in here, you will see that we can click on them daily, or we could go the week, and you will see that it will then list off the week. Now, you could put the date in here, but you're starting to get an idea of how many hours were worked up on site, and you can go to the month and it will start listing them all. So it's a nice little feature. Then what you can do then is, if we go to the Insight module, if you've got access to, is that we could run a report based upon the daily logs. So I'll go into here, go to my report section, and let's run off a report. So we will go create report. You'll see under field management, we then have daily log detail, and I click select. And then with all the reports, you can obviously filter it based upon the sorting date. Then you can do the status, and you can see obviously whether it's published or in progress, created by. And then I'm just going to go, let's say, in the last 7 days, and then I can run now, and that will start to run off the schedule. So prior to coming on, I just quickly ran one off, so I'm just going to download it. I've not checked the content, so I'm hoping there is something in it. We go into daily log, and you will see that I've run it off incorrectly. So there's nothing in this log. So we will just wait on this one to complete. You can see that it is just been processed. So it shouldn't take a huge amount of time just to create this log. On this one that was empty, I will click expire, and then expire that one. And it will, you can see then it's expired. And then this one has now downloaded. So we go in, and hopefully there is some content in it. Save over the previous one. Click in, you'll see now it's looking more promising. There's 4 items in the report. You can see these are all hyperlinked, so you can hyperlink down to that one. And basically this is the report you get. You obviously get your weather, then you get the workers on site, and you can see that any notes that we put in then appear, but you can see we're now getting multiple logs. And this is the last one. You can then see that we've added in all these different logs for each of the teams. So just a nice little update, something that sort of sneaked in there, that we do now have the ability to do our multiple logs for the one day. So that's pretty much it for surgery number 57. Thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to join me again next week for surgery number 58, and I will see you all soon. So stay safe out there.